This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Thursday, June 21st, 2018. The title of this rant is Love American Style, the Indefinite Caging of Brown Children and Babies. So the president caved yesterday. He didn't necessarily cave a heck of a lot. Let's remember that a lot of people were against this. The Pope was against it. The Catholic bishops were against it. 600 pastors in the Methodist Church wrote a letter to Jeff Sessions saying he was committing child abuse. I believe 80 or more federal district attorneys wrote a letter saying this is bad. Bill O'Reilly basically said, hey, this is bad politics. This is bad policy. You need to get rid of it. It took at least 24 to 48 hours before that got through. Canada, Great Britain, they said they were against it. American Airlines says we're not going to transport them anymore. None. A couple Republican governors pulled their National Guard from the border, etc. So, but at the same time, I believe that 55% of Republicans are behind the president on this, so a majority of Republicans, but almost 70% of all Americans are against this. And of course, even though it's 55% Republicans, that's down from a lot of what he normally gets. Now, those who have already been separated from their parents, this administration is going to make no effort at this time to try and reunite these families. None whatsoever. In fact, they are going to federal court today to basically say that they should have the right to put them on military bases, which would allow them not to have to meet child care requirements of the local state or district, so that they can do with them of course, so that what they're doing is okay and they don't have to meet any guidelines to do it. All right? That's child abuse again. And again, this is being done by defense contractors who have absolutely no experience in this area. And guess what? They're charging a pretty penny for this whole thing. Now, I want to ask, where has Ivanka been in all this? She cheered her dad yesterday when he made the decision. She hasn't said boo about this at all. Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who claims she's a good Christian, has been forcefully behind this policy. So has Kellyanne Conway, who claims to be a good Catholic, has been forcefully behind this policy. Kristen Nielsen, I don't know if she's religious, but again, women in this administration, why are they not speaking up? And the hypocrites of all hypocrites, the pro-right, the evangelical Christians, and the pro-birth organizations, because I don't want to call them pro-life, they're pro-birth only. They are basically still giving tacit approval of this policy. They're not expressing their outrage at this administration at all, which again leads me to the most important thing, is that all of these people are basically scumbags. You know, I understand who they are. I understand their grand plan for living. It's using their whiteness, their white dominionism, their white privilege to exacerbate pain and suffering on on others. And by others, I mean the poor, because those coming from those countries are poor. I'm talking about people of color, because those people are coming from those countries are people of color, and especially women. Again, these people are scumbags, and every single Republican should get voted out of office.